so we've got the turn light now. Turning here on Lemons Mill Road. And at this point, if you've never been here before, you just gotta get to the top of this hill and we'll make a left onto Carley Court. Their address is actually on, or maybe it's Carley Drive, I'm not sure. And then yeah, the sign says Carley Drive, but this is their building here, kind of a tan and with the blue stripe. And my work instructions say that I'm supposed to unload in door 4. So as I drive by here, I'm going to make sure I know which one is door 4. This first one is 2, then 3, and then 4. Door 2 is the one you go in head first. Alright, so door 4 is right there. Now at this point, I'm a little more than 2 hours early. And they are pretty strict about their unload appointments. So I'm going to go down here. The kind of the staging lot is just here to the right. So I'm going to turn in there. Here's a guy that's already untarped and just sitting here waiting. Got his curtains drawn. No, he didn't. Alright, so I'll get back to you in a minute. Hey guys. Hey, I just wanted to take a minute while I'm here at International Crankshaft. You know, I'm still a couple hours from probably getting my turn. I'm just out here on the street for now. I'm gonna untarp and then I'll pull on into the lot when it's closer to my time for unload, because there's several trucks in the lot down there now. They pretty much unload constantly all day long, evidently. But anyway, I wanted to address a question that Paul in North Carolina had emailed me about over the weekend, and it's about what to do with your truck when you're home for the weekends or whenever. So thanks for the question, Paul. Now with me, and you've watched my videos, you know, I get home on the weekends and I park right there at the Maverick North Little Rock yard. I couldn't have it any more convenient. And of course, if you live near any of the other Maverick yards, like Madison, Illinois, Portage, Indiana, there's one in Burke Burnett, Texas. And Paul specifically was asking about the one in, and I've never been there, but it's in Laurinburg, North Carolina, about an hour and a half from where he lives, best I could tell. And he was wondering, you know, would he have to park there, you know, leave his truck there, and then go home. So, yeah, good question, Paul. Thanks. So, if you live near a facility, any of those facilities I mentioned, and there's, you know, I've never been to the one in Laurinburg, North Carolina, and I think there's one in Tennessee, over on the east side of Tennessee somewhere I haven't been to either. But if you live close enough to one of those yards, you certainly can park there on the weekends. You know, leave one of your personal vehicles there and just drive back and forth from home to your truck at the Maverick yard. That's certainly convenient, but for most drivers, that's not very doable. Maverick, though, and some people don't realize this. I was talking to a guy earlier today that said, you know, some companies don't let you take your truck home. So you have to find a place for it. But Maverick allows you to take your truck and your trailer home, you know, if you have an adequate spot for it. You know, a lot of people don't, but you know, if you live in a place where you've got a good spot to park, or you're out in the country and got plenty of room, you can do that. Some people will park their trailer somewhere, drop it, put a kingpin lock on it so somebody can't just pull up to it and haul it away, of course, and then bobtail in the truck home, you know, without the trailer. My trainer, Robert, did that. There was a little convenience store, really, that had some truck parking in the back, you know, maybe enough room for 7 or 8 trucks, let's say, to park in the back. And he got permission to drop his trailer there. So whenever he went home, you know, this store was like 5 miles from his house. So he would drop his trailer there in their lot, put a kingpin lock on it. And I did this with him once, so I know. And then he would bobtail in his truck home and park. He lived kind of out on the outskirts of town, you know, kind of a country setting, but in a little neighborhood. But he had plenty of room to get safely to and from his house, and a driveway big enough where he could park his truck. So some people I've seen, you know, they get permission from a nearby business, you know, that may have a big parking lot that's not being used. You know, there's a lot of possibilities out there. You just got to get permission, you know, to park there or drop your trailer there, you know, whatever you're doing. And ideally, it'd be great, you know, if it fits your circumstances, to be able to leave a vehicle of yours there so you can, you know, just drive yourself back and forth, or at least, you know, call someone, a relative, and have them pick you up. So I hope that clarifies some of that, you know. But yes, Maverick does allow you to take your truck and trailer home. So hope that clarifies some of that. If you have any questions, you know, send me an email. And you know, it's always best too to talk that out with a recruiter, you know, so depending on where you live, you know. So all right, enough of that for now. I'm gonna get out here and get my tarps off and wait. Okay folks, so let me give you a quick update here. See down there at the end of the road where there's a lot of construction equipment, I pulled in down here just so I could get a look, but that used to be a dead end down there where 6 or 7 trucks could park, and I've parked there 2 or 3 times before, like when I'm in this circumstance. But as you can see now, it's a big construction site, so I don't think I'd be able to park down there. And there's International Crankshaft over there. There's a truck in front of me, there's another Maverick truck, there's several more down the lot there. So I went ahead and reserved a parking spot at a Pilot about 8 miles from here. So whenever I get unloaded, I'll just go there. Anyway, so here's what we got. Had 2 canvas tarps up here and 1 of my 4-foot vinyl tarps. I got them folded up and put away. So I've got a belly wrap on each end. You know, all I've got to do at this point is go up here a couple hundred yards, turn into the lot, and go down to door 4 and back in, you know, when they give me the okay. So that's where we're at, Georgetown, Kentucky. Hey, there's a Bluebell Creamery right over there. That looks like a good place to go explore. So we got a couple of moms over here and a couple of kids playing out in the grassy fields, having a good time. They're having fun. So all right guys, I'll show you some more when I can. Okay guys, so I'm backed into door 4. Got my straps off. Eusebio over here is my unloader. He unloaded me the last time I was here. So you do have to help. If you haven't seen a video from here before, you do have to help them when he gets the overhead crane over here, you have to help him put the chains around the bundles. They don't get up on the trailer. So I'll be helping him out as soon as he checks my paperwork. Okay, so Eusebio has gotten the first lift off of here, and the way they had these bars loaded is they got the outer two touching, and then they had wood blocks, and then one in the middle, and then wood blocks, and then two that were touching. So he got these two in one lift, then we'll get these two in one lift, and then we'll get this one as a single. And he's dropping them over there. And then I'll just have my 4 timbers to put up and strap up, and I'll hit the road. Because I've only got about 50 minutes of time left on my clock, but that should be enough for me to get to the pilot. It's about, I don't know, like maybe 15 minutes away, so it should work. So I'm gonna set the camera down here and try to get some footage of me putting the chains around here so you can see what that's like. Hopefully you can see that. You're gonna have to adjust the chain a little bit so it balances better, I think. There goes lift number 2. Makes for a pretty quick unload when they got them doubled up like that. So there it goes. We just got this one single left. That's how it goes. So from Fort Smith, Arkansas to Georgetown, Kentucky, to get made into crankshaft. All right, guys, that's enough of that. I'll probably see you in the morning in Jeffersonville, Indiana.